As always, I've primed my eyes with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. I know, broken record. I'm firstly going to go into this shade here called Velvet, and I'm going to place that through my crease area with a Real Techniques base shadow brush. And I'm just going to build that up slowly. It looks kind of pigmented on camera, and it is, but it is quite patchy as well, so it does need a bit of building up. I'm also going to just pluck that rogue hair out and take that shadow into my outer corner. To blend out that crease colour even more and to soften those edges, I'm going to use this shade here called Suede. And I'm just going to take that along the edge of that velvet shade. Have a little dance break and move on. Brow bone highlight, I'm going to go into this shade here called Glitz. You can go for a matte highlight if you wish, because there is going to be shimmer on the lid as well. And then for my favourite part, moving on to the lid, I'm going to use this shade here called Synergy. And I'm just going to pat that across the 2/3 of my lid and then blend it into that outer corner shade. And as you may be able to tell from my facial expression, I love these Metal Crush eyeshadows. The formula is incredible and I can't wait to try these single ones out. Moving on to the lower lash line, I'm going to take that Real Techniques base shadow brush with some more velvet once again, and I'm just going to apply that on my lower lash line and blend it out. I do like my lower lash line to be quite smoked out. I'm then going to use a much smaller, flatter brush to apply Synergy right under those lashes. For the inner corner highlight, I'm going to go back into Glitz, and I'm just using this Real Techniques, it's either a detailer or accent brush, I always get confused between the two. And I'm just going to apply that right on my inner corners to brighten up that eye area. I really need to get a new one of these NYX slide-on liners. It is getting smaller and smaller, but I'm just basically lining my waterline and my tight line, making sure to get that liner between my lashes so I can then go in with the pencil brush and smoke it out slightly. Next, I'm going to create a winged liner using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. This is still going strong and I absolutely love it. I definitely recommend it, and I'm going to get a new one when this runs out. Lashes today, I'm going to use the Ardell Wispies. Now the eyes are finished, we're going to move on to the face. I'm going to contour using what's left of my NYX blush in Taupe. I really need to get a new one of these. For blush, I'm using Benefit's Rockateur. I just love this blush. It's one of my favourite blushes of all time, and I just think it's going to go really nicely with this look. For highlight, I'm going to use the Balm's Merry Luminizer, and I'm just going to apply this to the high points of my face using a Real Techniques setting brush. And as you'll see, once I get to the nose, I'm doing this thing where I'm just very, very lightly sweeping it across the bridge of my nose, barely touching it, just to add a little bit of highlight there. It just adds a nice slight sheen and is not too over the top. Next, I'm moving on to lipstick, and I'm using Kat Von D's Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Exorcism. This is the second Everlasting Liquid Lipstick that I've tried from Kat Von D, and while I do really like them because I think they're really comfortable for a liquid lipstick, they're not too overly drying, which is great for somebody like me who does suffer from dry and chapped lips. I do feel that they aren't the longest lasting liquid lipsticks that I've ever used. They do tend to come off when you are eating or drinking and fade away, so that's just something to be aware of. I made a little bit of a mistake there, so I'm just going to clean that up while I talk to you guys. And they do really lay it quite nicely though, and I can reapply them throughout the day, which is something that I can't always do with other liquid lipsticks because they can kind of like, I don't know, they start to peel off and everything. So that's one of the things I do like about this lipstick, is I can put it in my bag and I can reapply it when necessary. So I really wanted to tie the lips and the eyes nicely together, so I decided that I was going to use the Metal Crush shadows on the lips as well. So right here you can see that I'm applying Synergy to the centre of my lips and with a flat brush, and then I'm just fading it out to the edges. And then right in the centre I'm going to use that bright gold flash colour just to make it really pop. And I really like the way this turned out, and the Metal Crush formula was actually really comfortable on the lips as well, and it just made a really nice kind of copper berry lip. And here is the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in my next video.